Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode we were working on getting our glass roof done, which I have finished. Actually, I thought I took that bit out between episodes. As you can see, I have finished the glass roof, so it is now all done up here. Apart from that one random bit that's still poking out. I really thought I'd got that, but okay, I will put a ladder down and try and sort that out at some point. We have got the generator running at the moment because we've got an air conditioner downstairs, though actually I think I can turn that off for the moment. We are currently smelting a good chunk of metal, but we're going to need more, and I want to start looking at an industrial forge. However, that is not what we're up to today. Today we're going to be taking a trip. Now, just for full disclosure on what I have been up to off camera, I have also, let's just quickly sort the, there we go, the water bit out. I have been working on a greenhouse. Now I have been building this off camera purely because I am basically doing it as quite a boring build. It's pretty blocky, it's 5x6, I'm just going to have two slight roofs and then I'm going to have it flat across the top. So I was doing this off camera. I have run out of metal at the moment, which is why I need to get a load more. But like I said, that's not what we're up to today. I'm just going to finish this off camera. It's going to be the breeding centre that I'm going to try and put on camera because I think that's going to be a more interesting shape. The other thing I'm going to reference today is I have been playing with OBS and I've actually found out how to separate my voice recording with the game sound. So I'm hoping I'm going to be able to balance and finagle them a little bit better for you going forwards. So yeah, that's going to be something that we're going to be looking at. However, today, the plan for today, I need to go and get some armour. Carrie, have you got it all? Carrie's got it, yes. I'm going to need my snow armour because I want us to go up north. And I want us to try and get a nice large amount of oil and stuff along those lines. So, because part of that is we need the silica pearls so we can make the electronics, so we can get all the cryo stuff going, because I want a cryo fridge before we start working on that. I have got this bird that I've upgraded. She is called Mule, because all of her stats are pumped into weight, so she can follow along and carry tons of stuff. As you can see, she's got a load of crystal in her. I need to move that out of her actually at some point, but like I say, I think Carrie's going to be alright for us at the moment. What's her weight with me on there? Yeah, she's still got loads of weight. So we're going to head north and basically try and get some oil and pearls. So I will see you guys when we are over there, because I'm not going to make you watch me fly all the way over. But if anything interesting happens, naturally I'll bring you back. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a few moments. Okay, so here we are coming into the snow biome. Now I have swapped into my winter gear. It is very dark out, which is not what I expected, and I'm going to kill this wolf because I need some of the hide. Now, one of the things I do need to give full disclosure on is I have added 2 more mods to the game. One of which is a set of traps where effectively, and I feel these are fair because they're actually really heavy and they require a lot of resources. Now, effectively they will stop me having to rebuild my own traps. They are pretty good. They are, actually, I need to unlock the engrams for them. So if I go to trap, there we go. So they are these ones here. I am sorry, I have completely blanked on the mod author's name, but I will pop it in the description for this one. But they are really good, and like I say, they're pretty heavy. They weigh like 100 for the medium, from what I've seen. So I feel okay with them because they don't feel broken. They're not free. They do actually cost resources and quite a lot of weight. So I want those because they're going to be hopefully easier to try and catch things. Now, the other mod that I have put on there, and this is why it might look a little bit Spartan at the moment, is I have put on a mod that will enable... oh, have I not got the comfy sleeping bag? Ah! direwolf coming for me. What I was finding was that I was having lots of situations where the animals around me were really low, level-wise, and upon looking into that, it would appear that the island is low on what it will generate on levels. Like it's tilted towards putting them on the low end for the creatures that it spawns. And I didn't know this. Kind of feels a little bit unfair. So what I've done is I have got a mod that has redistributed the level spawn rate. So effectively a level 150 has an equal chance of spawning as a level 5, whereas normally the level 5 is more likely to spawn, which is why we always saw lower levels. Just going to sleep here to make it daytime for us. It is why it's a little bit Spartan at the moment, because to facilitate that, I'm overheating. Hang on, I'm in the snowy area. How is it 16 degrees in the snowy area? Right, okay, fine. Yeah, to help facilitate that and redistribute it, I did do a dino wipe. So we are fairly Spartan at the moment because the dinos and the creatures are all just starting to do their respawns now. What is that? That's beautiful. It looks like a panther. Level 120. That's the kind of thing I'm looking to see. Because we haven't seen anything that kind of level before. In fact, I think this might be... Come on. Yeah, I'm going to want to get one of those at some point. They're pretty. But right now... Oh, I can't pick it up. Okay, alright, interesting. I'm not going to waste any time on that. But effectively, that's going to illustrate the point that we're going to have some high-level creatures around because, like I say, I've got this mod that redistributes the likelihood of things appearing, because it just didn't feel right to me that 150s were that rare. And the other side of that is where I'm a content creator and I'm making this for you guys. The difference between me and say someone like Syntac or Axeman or Evo, because it's Syntac and Evo that I watch, they do it full time, so they can spend hours at a time wandering around finding a 150 and then bringing you guys in to see that. I'm not going to lie, I don't have that time. You were just eating, I thought you were fighting something. I do this as a side gig alongside my normal full-time job and a family. So I appreciate this isn't going to be, you know, completely as possibly designed by the developers, but it is a case of, I'm sorry, I don't have time for that. It is just what it is. There's not really a lot I can say around that. Now, I do want to be grabbing a load of this oil, because although our little dung beetle has been doing quite nicely with its oil production, actually, we are going to need a lot more. So although the dung beetle produces enough for us to keep our generators going, it's not producing enough for us to actually make anything. So that's why I kind of need to do this. Now, it is one of those bits where I need to figure out what dino is best at getting oil, because I don't know at the moment, and I didn't look it up before this episode. But that is kind of why we're out here on foot, as it were, because I can just pickaxe all of it and get it up. But like I say, that's the plan, that we're just going to grab a good amount of this oil, because I want to try and get stuff like the grinder. I want the industrial forge. There's a fair amount of stuff that I do actually want to get built, and all of it requires oil. Now, I would love to have a really good renewable source like nearby. That's kind of why I went for the dung beetle, because it's a good renewable source. It's a farmable resource. I've got an RG there. What level's that? 76. There we go. So don't get me wrong, 76 is not amazing, but it's beautiful colours though. But we're not doing any taming today. And we should be fine with this considering we're level, what, 200. Let's try the other way. There we go, got a hit in. And they're getting some back, but not enough. Come on. There we go. We have still got Winter Wonderland active, which is why we're going to have some of those nice, like, red colours that we can see floating around. So we're going to see some nice colours around, and that's something at some point I think I want to try and get into, and I need to figure out the exact mechanics to do it, because I know you can do a thing called colour breeding. And where I say the exact mechanics, what I mean by that is I know obviously you can breed... Wow, the green on that. Oh, we're definitely going to be coming up here for some more RG traps. I know you can breed like a colour that you want with a colour that you... Like a low level one with a colour you want into a high level tame you've already got. The bit that I'm not sure of, and I don't know if there's a better way to do it, and whether I'm just, you know, chasing a ghost, is a way to try and ensure that you get all... That is very bright. A way to try and make sure that you get all of the good stats on the offspring, so that you don't wind up with some of the naff stats. I don't know if that is just pure chance, and it very well may be, and I'm just, you know, looking for a golden goose that I can't find. Hey, get it? Bird breeding. But that is kind of where I'm thinking at the moment. But at some point we probably will want to come up and do some colour breeding, or some colour finding to get some nice breeding going on there. There you go. Carrie's got plenty of food on her. We are not chilly. We're absolutely fine here because I've got all these really nice warm clothes. But again, once we've got the cryo fridge going, which we are going to need to go and try and find some silica pearls on our trip up here, then I can get the cryopods going and we can come back up and get some more of the utility dinosaurs from this end, such as mammoths and UTs and things along those lines. It does also mean we'll be able to tidy up the base a bit, because we're not going to have all the dinosaurs out and about. Now, I am going to have some of them going, because I need them for the... basically, I need them to produce poo, so that the dung beetle's got something to work with. That lovely 200 oil already. Right, don't need that stone. We can get stone closer to home, so I really want to try and grab as much oil. Now, we are going to need to try and get some silica pearls as well, and I'm going to have to do that from riverbanks, because we don't have any sea tames yet. We're going to need to start getting some. I know no and anglerfish is something we're going to be wanting to look for, but at the moment I don't have any, and what makes it more challenging with that is we are going to have to, any sea tames we get, we are going to have to cryopod, because I can hear something to the right of me, because we don't have any sea access. So we're going to need to cryopod it in and out, because I don't want to have like a secondary base just for sea creatures on a shoreline, because I know some people do that, and that's absolutely fine, but that's kind of not what I want. I'd like a nice central base, and now we've got cryopods back in, which I'm looking forward to trying to use, because I never got around to them before. I'm hoping to try and get some... I'm hoping that's going to give us more flexibility to move around, so that's kind of the hope on that front. Ooh. So yeah, let's get a bit more oil. I've been well on that so far. So yeah, what I think I'm going to do, I think we're going to get a load more oil, because that's all that's going to entail is basically doing this for a little while. So I'm going to get some of that, and then I'll bring you guys back when we are on the hunt for some silica pearls, because then we might find some more creatures and the like. Again, naturally, if something horrible happens, I will bring you guys back so you can see it. So yeah, I will catch you guys in... Ooh, here's our first set of silica pearls. I have to put that away. Nice, 13. Cool. Job done. So we'll find some more, and I'll see you guys in a few moments. Okay, so we're heading back inland a little bit, because I have finished hoovering up some of the stuff from the coastline. We've currently got 706 oil. We have managed to pick up 90 odd silica pearls just from like random shells that we found there. But I now want to try and find one of the riverbeds with some of them in there. Oh, we're definitely coming back up here. There's some really pretty colours of Argies. I mean, it's a shame that was a rubbish level, but the point is the colours are here. There's loads of them around. And we're not cold. So we're okay doing this kind of thing. Let's have a look. Got another Argy we can take out here. Blue legs. Oh, it's got red on its head. I thought it was also wearing a Christmas hat. Yeah, already seeing better distributions of the levels, I think. Like, don't get me wrong, we're not seeing 150s all over the place, and I didn't want that. I just wanted to see more than level 30s everywhere. Right, okay, so let's try and find one of the riverbanks, and I think they're the other side of Blue Ob. I think they are closer to where we were when we camped overnight. But we can certainly see the creatures beginning to come back through, which is good. Everything's respawning. Does mean hopefully we can find some really nice colours. I have seen there are some like shiny and colour mods that you can get that change some of the spawn colours, and I don't know how I feel about those, because don't get me wrong, I know they're not game changing, and that's one of the things I really don't want to have mods all over the shop that change how the game feels. So like, I've got the mod where I can sleep overnight. That's fine, I don't bother that makes it easier for you guys to see what's going on. I've got the mod where I have traps, which, like I mentioned earlier, I can build those traps, which to my mind I don't find game changing because I've already built traps. All this does is save me having to put up and take down a stone trap every time I want to try and catch something. It just makes it an all-in-one unit, because we know how to build a trap. We've built many traps, we can do them of multiple sizes. This just makes it an all-in-one piece instead of having to have... Oh wow, look at the blue wings on that. What level are you? 80. It looks like a parrot, doesn't it? Like a proper macaw. Right, okay. Ooh, black and white one. Yeah, we're definitely going to be doing some colour taming. Yeah. So, okay, so we've got a river over here. Hopefully we'll find some silica pearls, because they should all be along the riverbanks. Well, the problem is I think along here they might actually be in the river. I think that might be one. Or is that just a snowdrift? Let's have a look. No, that's a stone. That's not what I want at all. Okay. So we've got to try and find them, and this is where they're going to be a challenge to spot. Particularly as we were already fooled by a stone. Oh, there's a Spino there. 84. That's what I mean, we didn't see anything like that before. Don't get me wrong, 84 I know is not an amazing level. But it's more than the, like, level 6 Spinos we were seeing. In fact, that should be some good XP. Let's go and try and take that on. Hey, buddy. You're looking nice and bloody already. Come on. Ah! That's bad. Why was I pushed off? Come on, bird. No, not F. I want E. I want to get on the bird. Ah, there's a baryonyx there. Ah, stunned. Why was I pushed off the bird? Come on. Come on. Get out of the water. The baryonyx can't stun. Where's Carrie gone? Carrie, can you get back down here, please? No, over here. What are you doing? Get over here. I mean, it'll finish off that baryonyx without batting an eyelid, but I'd rather it just get over here. Come on. Right, okay. What happened? Something broke. My chest broke. Okay. Well, that's going to make me chilly. Let's pop that on. Okay. I really don't know. That's the only problem I find with it. I really wish that you didn't get booted off birds when you are trying to fight and you just happen to be at the water level. Like, I know I probably just dipped, but clearly I wasn't trying to fly into it. So I really wish it wouldn't make that happen. I'm not seeing any silica pearls along here either, though, which is a shame. For a very red-green direwolf, which, although cool, is not what I want. I'd rather have a normal colour direwolf. I'm not seeing any pearls in the water over here. Is that one? No, that's snow-topped rock. There's a Carno there. Pair of Carnos. You guys trying for me? You'll be lucky. Let's try and get them away from the water so I don't get booted off again, because that caused me a problem if so. Apparently I need to stop and have a snack. Come on. That's that one down. There we go. Oh, and there's a baby one. Hello, baby Carno. Excellent. I can imprint on it. Nice. What are we? Level 36. That doesn't feel very worth it, does it? Right. I'm afraid, even though you've imprinted on me... There we go. We're going to take that out. Okay. Another drink. We might wind up going back to the coast to try and get some more silica pearls. Which is a shame, because that's what I really need at the moment, the silica. But I'm really happy with the levels we're seeing with the creatures that are spawning. I'm hoping we see the same when we get back to our base. Does mean we might need to set some turrets up. But, you know, because I was looking at the creatures that spawn in our area, the only things that can actually break the... stone walls that we've got at the moment, I'm pretty sure when I was looking it up, are things like I'm sure it mentioned that the Carnos can do it with like a headbutt attack, but that's not something they'll do particularly often. So I am considering upgrading to metal walls and a metal gate and metal foundations just to, you know, stop that happening again. Or not again, it's not happened at all, but to stop it happening before it gets there. So it's something I'm considering. Any pearls around here? No. Definitely heading back out to sea now. Nice colours. You're an awful level. You're level 60. Which, you know, when we started would have been amazing, but now it's naff. But the only reason that level 6 one is interesting is the wings. It's a very pretty blue. Is that the... What is that? Is that the Santa's Yeti thing? Yeah, Santa's Big Helper, level 100. Now, I've seen some people try and take these on, and every time I've seen them do it, it's always been like, hey, it's not really that worth it. you know, a level 100 one. Not that high. Direwolves are coming in to help. There we go. There's Santa's big helper down. Merkle these direwolves. I don't think you get anything interesting out of it. No. Which is the shame. You'd feel that you would with everything going on there, but clearly we haven't. Right, this feels a bit sea-like. Would we find some... Let's do... weight on you. Because I feel you're combatty enough, but we want to have some distance and some duration. We've got some scorpions spawning. Still not seeing any pearls around here. Some raptors. Really thought now we were along a beach line, they'd have kind of been in places again like we had them before. Yeah, pretty direwolf colours. Again, that's not what I'm interested in at the moment. I know there are some pearl caves we can find underwater, but again, I don't have a water tame yet. And I know that's an oversight, and I'm sure we'll get around to sorting it. Ooh, a couple of Ankies. Have we got 72? And then I don't know. But again, Ankies are not pearls. They did all seem to be along that northern coast, the ones that I could pick up quite easily. I mean, there's more oil rocks there. We've got our first mammoth that I've seen. Level 100 with a lovely blue stripe down the back. I mean, we haven't got any traps or anything, so... because we will need a metric ton of metal for it. Like, okay... But just to illustrate the point how those traps are not free, and I like the fact that they're like this, that medium trap, 2,500 metal ingots and 100 electronics. And then double that for the large one. They are not free, and that's what I really like about them. They feel fair. So although they're super useful, they don't feel like a cheat, which is why I really quite like them as a thing. So... that's why I'm comfortable and okay using them. Really sure that was where I took off from, that bunch of trees there, to go up and over near... yeah, I think we've just done a bit of a loop. That's a shame. I don't think I'm going to get any more... oh, no, I can see some silica pearls there. There are some. So we'll grab these oil rocks. And then I think we're going to probably try and head home. So, what I'm going to do is I won't make you watch me head home, and I won't make you watch me pick up these last few rocks. But I'm going to sit here and say, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions. I hope that Let me start again. Likes, comments, subscriptions, they all help the channel grow and they help get out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my patrons and YouTube channel members. Your support is very much appreciated. And please don't forget that as a supporter, you do gain access to the save files for any of the open world games that I'm currently playing. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day. And I will catch you all next time when we are actually going to be getting on with playing with cryopods.